Ta-da! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Vobes show with the one and only lovely Julia and the slightly balding and plenty of
what?
Plenty of... well, you were the
Plenty
one and
of
only.
wonder.
Well, yes, that's it. Well, I was saying...
Full of wonder.
Yeah, you were the one and only, and I was the
right.
plenty of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, hello. I haven't played the intro in today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make a new intro, but we did an experiment this afternoon. I did a sort of behind-the-scenes thing, and for about 10 seconds, I played in a commercial track. The video got banned. The whole video, an hour and 50, behind the scenes of the Vogue show, of me setting the show up. The whole video got banned. I had to delete it in the end to keep my copyright-free status and my... the gold star that we've achieved. So that is the case.
So did you have something stuck in your throat there?
Yeah. Now, question is, are we too loud? Are we in lip sync? Because I keep getting people telling me I'm not in lip sync. Is it too bright or is it dim? And have you seen that we are on air? Other than that, lovely Julia. Is anybody saying anything, and is anybody out there?
Yes, Jeff said he liked my silver bracelet that I wore last time.
Oh.
And I said someone very lovely bought it for me.
Yes.
Thanking you kindly, very lovely person.
Yes.
And loves the jumpers, guys, says Lara. Thanks.
We have the
there we go.
Christmas theme, because it is less than a month now.
That's so confusing. Sorry.
We are less than a month away from Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 27th today as we record this, and the Christmas, as you may remember, I don't know if you remember this, is on the 25th of December, which is a month away. So, not so far away. Is anybody out there? Who have we got out there?
We've got D for Bricks, we've got Barbara Charles, Francesco Bellringer, Lara, Trevor Han, Ramaboo 2, D for Bricks, Andy Stacey, The Salty Train Spotter and Bellringer, Graham Whittington, Joe Merchant, Fiona Cooper, Andy Frierson.
Loads of them. Loads and
Lots
loads.
Of them.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming along. I have been tweaking about in the studio this afternoon and over lunchtime. Had to record a video for tomorrow, which will be coming out. By the way, just want to get this out of the way. There are now... this is a cup. A mug.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a mug.
Mug?
Yeah. And
like this one?
You'll be a mug if you buy this, because this has got the wrong design on it, ladies and gentlemen. But ones with the correct Bald Explorer logo are now currently available at baldexplorer.com. On the left-hand side, you'll see the shop is now open. Some people have actually been purchasing and buying these, and I have yet to buy one myself, so I've no idea what the quality's like. I'm waiting for somebody to let me know. And if it's good, I may even do one for the Vogue show, so that you can have a hot beverage, or cold, whilst you're watching the show, and join us in a nice cup of tea or coffee.
Speaking of beverages, you know those smoothie hats?
Yes.
Francesco Bellringer said, did Julia get any more of those little wool hats? No, I haven't found any. Have you?
Have you not? No, I haven't been looking.
No, I have been keeping my eyes peeled, but then I've not been in many little shops where it's likely to be.
Is it only the little shops, not the big corporate shops? Like the big Tesco's.
No, I think
not that I've mentioned that name, of course.
I think they're more on the littler bottles of the just grab and go for lunch type
places. Right, in the fridges.
Yeah.
Do you know, I very rarely go to those, because I suppose I mainly drink teas and coffees and fizzy water.
You stop on route places, don't you?
I do stop on route.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I couldn't get away with that.
Stations, that's the word.
Couldn't get away. I was just doing my Jeremy Corbyn there. Was just sort of bluffing, and you did your Andrew Neil. So there we are.
My brother.
Yes, forensic. No, not that Andrew Neil.
Not that Andrew.
The Andrew Neil who was on the telly last night, who gave Mr. Corbyn a bit of a grilling. But let's not go there, because I haven't laughed.
Let's leave politics outside, please.
I haven't laughed so loud for yonks. Anyway, the point is, this is the Vogue show, and we have some presents. We've got our Christmas jumpers on, because we've actually got presents. It's come early. We've got a bag over there that has come from the other side of the Atlantic. We have a box down here, which has come from the other side of the Watford Gap, up north in Northumberland, sorry. And we have an envelope here that has come all the way from the port of Dover. And that's showing my address on it as well, although it's in script, so I'd be lucky to read that. We also have something to taste, because the lovely Julia in last week's show tried some candy floss.
Yes, wasn't it Vimto flavoured?
Yeah,
candy
Vimto.
floss?
So you've been on a bit of a Vimto high ever since.
I do like Vimto.
Yeah?
It was one of my favourite drinks to drink by the pool when I was a kid, growing up in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's nice. And
Anyway,
so what have you...
aside point.
Yes. So what did you eat then when you were in Saudi Arabia by the pool?
Eat?
Yeah.
Not a lot. To be
Not a
honest.
lot. Oh, okay.
Too hot.
Did you have anything in the Vimto range?
No.
No.
Not when I was a kid, no.
No.
But now we
Now?
have flying saucers, which was, well, this is a new thing to me.
Flying saucers.
Yeah.
Let me put the webcam on so you can see more clearly. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's even further away.
The webcam, ladies and gentlemen, is positioned... Every time we put the webcam in a different place... Oh, you're up there. I thought you might want to see a bit more of the studio. This enables us to actually get up.
You could swing a cat in here.
And swing a cat. We could swing Joseph, who is underneath and fast asleep. Underneath. We did think about putting the webcam down there, but we didn't want to wake him too much.
Try not to kick him.
So, anyway, he's under the table. I keep looking at the monitor, and I should be looking at the camera. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of professionalism. Daniel says, studio looks awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Francesco says, can you do a synchronised clap?
A synchronising clap like you do in your Bold Explorer videos?
Oh, well, on live... Not really, because the sound and the vision get taken at the same time, but somehow it is split and then bound together in the stream and ends up. But it could mean that there's a bit of drift, and I never quite know, because I don't know how you can correct the drift. So there we are. Daniel says you need a shop in Worthing, Richard, to sell your products. Well, barely anybody knows me in Worthing, which is a shame. The Salty Train Spotter says, and the bell ringer says, is the big screen on and running? Yes, it's right in front of us. I can't show you unless I crawl under the table. Can't crawl under the table. Joseph is there. But I assure you it is there. Unless, of course, we take a picture on our phone and show the phone to the camera.
I can do that.
The lovely Julia can do that, because we're very clever people here, you know, don't you know?
What am I taking? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so Julia's taking a picture of that side of the studio.
Smile, everybody. Gotcha.
Thank you. Linda Kane has arrived. Hello, Linda. Robert Baxter, hello to you. Andy Dalgleish, Verminto Flying Saucers, a work of genius. And here is the other side of the studio. Hang on, hold it just nice and still. Can you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh.
Ooh, too much.
That is what we're looking at. It's a massive television that is balanced on a box. And if I fade back out, look like the magic.
That was great.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? The power, ladies
That
and
was
gentlemen.
fun.
The power.
Anyway.
We can do all sorts of things in this. You wait till we get to Christmas Day. I'm planning snow falling from the...
We'll be like we're in a snow globe.
Yeah, CG snow. I think I can do it. I've worked it out this afternoon. Joe Merchant is there. So what way up with the logo?
So
What?
what are we up to with the logo? He's saying.
I don't understand what he means.
He's saying, what are we up to with the logo?
Yeah, but what does he mean by that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I got the words. I just couldn't comprehend the meaning. What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I do wonder whether you get the words or whether it's
yes, but when the meaning is so bizarre, what we up to with the logo? What do you mean? What we up to with the logo? Demeriot of Genealogy says, hello everybody from Adelaide. It's 9.5 degrees centigrade or Celsius. I don't know what the difference is, and he's expecting 27.
Wow.
So is that warmer? He's expecting 27. Is that hot?
That's quite warm, I think.
Adelaide. Where's Adelaide again?
It's Australia.
Oh, in Australia. Of course it is. Yes, in Australia. Because that's right, because they're having the summer out there. How lovely. There was I thinking he meant Iceland. Linda Kane is saying, evening all. Hello, Linda Kane. It's very nice. Oh, I've said all that. Cheryl Craigs. Sorry.
I was going to say, Cheryl Craig says, ha, ha, ha. I smiled as if you were actually taking my picture.
Oh, brilliant. Well, that's what we like. Can I ask, the settings in the studio here, every time I do this, different. It looks very bright on the monitor that we're looking at, where we see ourselves reflected and we end up looking at ourselves instead of looking at the camera.
Like this.
There's another monitor here which you can't see, That's the monitor that goes out, and it looks very dim to me, but it might be that because the lights are on it. Can you tell us, are we brightly lit or are we slightly dim?
Oh, we are slightly dim, but never mind.
That is asking a leading question there. And if somebody could let us know or get an opinion from everybody, that would be absolutely fantastic. Linda Kane says, I don't like my photo being taken. Sorry, Linda. Can you get rid of
I'll
Linda?
delete that one. I'm sorry, sweetie.
I think you could just smudge her face, couldn't you, with your finger?
True. I can censor you out if you like.
Linda, the next time we see you, we will bring a big mop and smudge your face. That way, if anyone takes your photograph, they won't know it's you. Although you'll probably be the only person in the UK with a smudged face. Then they probably will. Cheryl says the picture looks fine. What are you watching? It'd be interesting what people are watching on as well, if that's all right for me to ask.
Phone, tab,
Yeah,
TV.
lighting good, seems clear. Phone, tab, TV. I just repeated what you said then.
You did. I've said all that.
Yeah.
I've just said all that.
Just said all that. So,
Got him for you, Kevin.
we have a video to play in. We have some mystery pictures to show you. I'll show you the first of the mystery pictures to get you guessing, and we'll come back to those a little bit later on. Here is the first of the mystery pictures. There it is. And Julia can take part in that. She has no idea what it is.
Not a clue.
What is it? What is that? That is the object that we need to find out. If you know what it is, answers on a postcard. Send them to the Vobes Show, PO Box 328, Warwick Street, London. I don't know where Warwick Street, London goes. The capital. We've got an envelope now, ladies and gentlemen. This is from Elaine Brazier. I haven't opened it, but I know it's from her because it's got her name on the back. Would you like me to read her address out? Of course you would, but then I'm not going to. Oh, that's showing my address. Oh, golly.
Yes, there's the other side of that box.
All right. Would you be so kind as to
Mine
open
does.
that? That came in the post this morning. I have no idea what's in it. It might be a cheque for £400,000, or it might be an invoice for £400,000.
Did you see this little sticker on the back?
What does it say?
Instead of a card.
Instead of a
It
card.
just says instead of a card.
Oh, yeah. I did actually see that. I couldn't remember it. Cheryl says, on my MacBook tonight. It's easy for typing. Lovely to see you there, Cheryl, on your MacBook. Linda Kane says, it's okay. I'll bring a paper bag. Excellent. And Francisco Bellringer is watching on his phone. It's an iPod 6, really. What's the difference? Laptop, says Stephen, must go. I must go and get a new laptop at some point. And Linda Kane says she's on her laptop. Andy Frieson is on his lapdog. Well, that's very... No, he's not. He's all looks good to me on his iPod. Whatever an iPod is. Stephen Richards has got a 120-inch projector. He's boasting again. And Robert Baxter is on a gingerbread man. Excellent. So, what have we got in the envelope, lovely Julia?
In the envelope, you have a lovely little book.
Oh,
A
wow.
little paperback book called The Wood in Winter by John Lewis Stemple.
Can you show that to the camera?
I can.
Here we are. Look, I'll put it on the... That's the webcam, but on close-up... Wait there, Julia. Ooh, bonk. John Lewis Stemple was a writer who wrote words. And he's put some of those words in this book, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there's a nice little bookmark in here too.
Oh, what does the... Read the bookmark out.
To Richard, Julia and all the viewers.
Hey, that's you lot, by the way. You're Richard, Julia and all the viewers.
Wishing you all a very happy Christmas 2019 from Elaine B.
Ah, isn't
Thanks,
that nice?
Elaine.
So that's the thing. If you would like to send a card to the Vobie One-Eyed Kenobi, the Vobe Show, the Bald Explorer, the lovely Julia and little Joseph, don't. Send something more heavier than a card. Send a box of jewellery for the lovely Julia. Send me a big case of exciting technology. Don't send cards. Send a book. I'm only so. Does it say on the back what the book is about?
John
About
Lewis.
£12, is it?
John Lewis Stemple's The Wood in Winter is a beautiful piece of nature writing about the life of a wood in bleak midwinter, tying in old festivals and traditions which are so weighted with the meaning at this time of year. He writes about why being in a wood in winter strips us to our essential soul, and how close encounters with the animals who thrive in this hard season remind us of our own deep connection to the earth.
Ah, that sounds brilliant.
It sounds really good.
Thank you so much, Elaine. How lovely is that? What a beautiful... I know the name John Lewis Temple, and I think I've got some books by him. When was this written? First published in 2016. So
Wow.
there we are. I daren't read it out, bits of it, because if I do, we'll probably get a copyright ban slapped on us and the video will be blocked. I stopped at the wood on my way home, lurching the Land Rover up on the verge. It was late for a winter afternoon around here, said Philip Mercer in his Tales of Old Sussex, when all of a sudden a hand came out of the ground and pulled the Land Rover beneath the ocean. We'll leave it there, I think. Thank you very much. Well, maybe I'll read that to you one winter's night when you can't sleep. You ring me up and say, Richard, I can't sleep. My husband's flat out and Joseph has gone off. I can't sleep. Can you read it to me down the phone? And it'll be a pleasure.
Wonderful.
And there we are.
It's good to know.
Either that or it'll be a nightmare. I'll read it through your letterbox.
Maybe you should record it so we can all have a listen.
It'd be copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see. I could read it through your letterbox. I quite fancy doing that. Going, hang on. Through the letterbox, ladies and gentlemen, instead of the internet.
Instead of Carol singing.
Yeah. I have to do this quietly because little Joseph's underneath asleep. He may make an appearance in the show shortly. I stopped at the wood on my way home, lurching the Land Rover up the verge. It was late for a winter afternoon around there, said Philip Mercer in Tales of Old Sussex, when all of a sudden a hand came up through the ground and they all well, I've just read that once before. Thank you so much. That's very kind.
I'd forgotten at first what this was about.
That was the letterbox.
I know, but I did forget at first. I was like,
difficult
why
to
is
do
he
that
doing...
and read the book. Doing all the miming and stuff. What are people saying, lovely Julia?
Samsung A5. Someone else is on their phone. Personal computer, very personal. 43-inch TV.
Blimey.
You made it to the big screen,
Yeah.
said Stephen Richards. Is it some sour sweets on a piece of cheese making a face? Oh, the picture. Don't know. I have no clue.
No clue. Now, we have some other things which we're going to... Oh, yes, sorry.
Cheryl Cragg says, was the close-up picture something made of leather?
Oh, the picture. Let's have another look at the picture, shall we? Here we go. Did that work?
No.
Hang on. There we go. Is it made of leather? Oh, no. It's not made of leather.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
We'll come back to that in a moment. There we are. So, what should we do next? We've got so many things. Should we have a flying saucer?
Yes.
We're going to try a flying saucer. Then we've got 1 or 2 packages to open. It's very exciting. And
I don't know if we got to it earlier, but we've also got jelly beans, Vimto jelly beans.
oh, yeah, and they're purple, aren't they?
Yeah.
You see the connection?
That's not why I like Vimto. Maybe that's why I like purple, though.
Oh, because
That
of
and
the
Cadbury's chocolate.
Cadbury's chocolate's not purple. Why do they put
No,
purple
but
on
the
the
wrapper is.
Yeah, that's true. Shall we have a saucer?
Yeah. Saucy.
Saucer of milk for the cat. What is... Oh, Lara says the picture is a toy digger. You're thinking along the better lines. Sally Trainspotter says it's a sponge. Dean Cooper says melt... Oh, he's just deleted it. Is it Chop Chick Cookie? Now, Dean, did you delete that, or was that the internet that whisked it away? Does that... Because I've seen people do that.
Yeah, I think that's the individual deleting what they've just typed.
Why
But
would
I
they
don't
do
know.
that? Is that because they've typed something naughty and then gone, oh, I didn't mean that?
Maybe. Or maybe they made an error, a typo.
An error of judgment. Dean Harris says, is it a chip cookie? It's not. Is it made of felt? Of all the felt I've ever felt, it was the... How does that go? Of all the felt I've ever felt... I've never felt a piece of... That's right. Of all the felt I've ever felt, I've never felt a piece of felt that felt like that felt.
Wow, okay. That's a mouthful. Now put
Thanks.
this in the mouth. They've got little messages on them.
Oh, yes. Cheeky rascal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this one says. Cheeky rascal. There we are, in
Mine
glorious
says-
close-up. You couldn't get more close than that. I see Vimto in you. Cool, blimey. That makes you dizzy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cry. It's just like a piece of old cardboard.
That's rice paper.
Oh,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
Isn't it?
Dean for Bricks has tried a message retracted. Dean Cooper says melted galaxy minstrels. Ah, is that what it is? Rami Boo says they look like metal brackets on something. Are they? They can't be that far behind. Here we are. There's another. Yeah, they might be metal brackets. That's very true. There's a bit of metal in there. I'll give you that much. Oh, the lovely Julia has just disappeared under the table.
Yes, before the alarm siren goes off.
I think we have a small gentleman who is making a public appearance on the show, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to put your big hands together, or your little hands if you have them, because the very lovely Joseph Hartley is coming to town. And here he is, Joseph Hartley. Let's have a big zoom in for Joseph. There he is. Isn't that sweet? Lovely. Let's get an even closer zoom. There we are. Look, coming right in on his great big head. And there he can't believe. He's looking at himself thinking, what the flipping is going on? There we are. Look. Zip. Come back out. Marvellous.
Hello,
Well, Joseph, you've come right at the right time. Would you like one of these? It's a bit dry for him, isn't it? He says, oh, I like you. I like you. I like you. In the microwave. His face daggers. What? Hello, Joseph.
He says the darndest things, doesn't he, Jojo?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
There's the smileys. The smileys.
Hello, hello, hello. So excuse
And the
us.
show descends.
Excuse us one moment whilst we just talk to the baby. Hello, little baby. Hello.
Who's that?
Ra, 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 ra. Oh, your mum has done a windy, hasn't she? Isn't it? Here we go. Time for the impressions. Hello, Richard. Joseph here. Hello, Joseph. Richard here. He's got a curling down lip on that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Sorry, he doesn't have a Christmas jumper on.
He doesn't have, not yet.
No.
But Christmas is round the corner. He might get a jumper for Christmas.
Maybe.
Anyway, I think we should. Which one should we do? Should we open the big package or the box?
Oh, choices.
Let's go for the big package.
Okay.
We'll do the box in a minute. I hope that's all right, Cheryl. I know it means we're going to keep you glued to the screen because we don't know what's in there. We don't know what's in there, do we? I know what's in there.
Meow.
Shall I hold the baby
I've got
whilst you
another
do the opening?
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Hello, little baby. Hello, little baby.
Really dry.
Aren't they? They are dry.
Got
those
very
little
dry mouth
babies.
tonight. Ooh, exciting!
So this is from Lisa, who is Rami Boo. Hello, Rami Boo. And she sent this in
Really crooked smile. Sorry
a
about
while ago, and it's come over from the America. Whereabouts in America are you, Lisa? There's a bit of a delay whilst it all comes up. She'll say Oregon, I think she said. I can't remember now.
that. Sorry, I'm making
No,
noise over you.
go for it.
Oh my goodness! Ooh. Look
This is exciting.
at that!
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
How gorgeous is that?
Isn't that amazing? Wow, look at that. What beautiful colours. Do you know what? Look.
So lovely.
Look at the colours and look at your cup. Hang on, the handle and stuff.
It's rather matchy.
Doesn't it? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Joseph's gonna love it.
Oh, Lisa, that's so
I love
kind.
So
Wow.
nice.
So you better wrap him up, put that on his bed and all sorts of stuff.
I need to try and wrangle it back into a fold again. Ooh.
That is amazing. Oh, yes, Eugene, Oregon. Eugene? I've not heard of Eugene.
I've heard of it.
Oh, have you?
I couldn't tell you whereabouts in Oregon it is.
Oh, I've heard of Oregon. I'll have to look up Eugene, Oregon. And
Cheryl
pinpoint where it is.
says, wow, that's fantastic.
And Cynthia's camera says that's beautiful. Oh, look. Joseph, look.
How cool is that? Baby woolen Converse.
Converse.
That's amazing.
You're going to be so cool. You are going to be the kid of the block.
Cool. Cool. Plenty of growing in those.
So show some signs of appreciation, Joseph, for goodness sake.
Jojo,
As my
what do you
dad
think?
would say.
What do you think?
Look, they're Converse. He goes,
Ooh.
I don't know what a Converse is.
They're cool, I tell you that.
Yeah, wow. And I think Lisa said she knitted them. Keep looking, she says. Keep looking.
Keep looking.
This is really exciting. Thank you so much. This is really lovely. Oh my God.
Now Joseph's got one and I've got one and we both got one. Yay, we both could be unicorns at the same time.
Wait, what is it? A hat, a teapot lid?
Look, it's a bit big at the moment.
He's not going to thank you for that.
You're so gorgeous. You're a gorgeous little unicorn.
He's going to look back at this in 20 years' time when Facebook is not Facebook and there's something else. And his face will be all over it and YouTube and whatever. And he'll be going, I can't believe it. But in the meantime, it's brilliant.
I can't believe it. Look at that.
Look how happy he is.
So nice.
There we are.
Jojo.
That is happy face.
You like the hat? Jojo.
That is amazing.
It is cool.
That
it's
is
so nice. Oh, wow. I'm blown away. Thank you.
Hang on a minute. Here is the reverse of the hat. Look, isn't that lovely? Joseph.
So cool. You are so rocking. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Richard, there is a card for you.
Oh, a card.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Very beautiful card with a
is it
Christmas tree.
Is it a Ricard?
It's a Rickard.
A Richard card. Ricardo. Shall I open this, Joseph? Thank you so much, Lisa.
I can't thank you enough. That's so lovely.
Hang on a minute. Hold on a I know. All right.
A bit warm. Let's take this off.
So there'll be now a moment of... we'll show the potter at his wheel while the intermission is on. All right, Joseph.
Excuse him in his PJs.
Hello?
Woohoo! I've got a card too. Julia and baby boy Joseph.
Woo! Whee!
What a blessing, baby boy. Gift from God to bring you joy. Ah, pretty. Miracle from up above. May his life be filled with love. It's been pretty filled with love so far. I mean, look at this.
That is amazing. Here we are. This is the lovely card I have with a lovely Christmas tree and a lovely Christmas setting. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, blimey, look.
You has a check.
I have a check. £500,000
Check you out.
of mouldy potato. No, not mouldy potatoes. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much for the Bold Explorer. Ah, isn't that lovely? Thank you so much. What a lovely thing to do. Joseph, you're not allowed to spend it.
Would you like me to take
Yes, please. Oh. Thank you so much. That's really kind. And all those wonderful things for the lovely Julia. That is, well, the lovely Joseph, really. That is absolutely amazing.
It's wonderful.
Sorry, I hope that's not too indulgent for everybody else. I do appreciate that, here we are. It's Christmas. We're receiving gifts. We've got another box of interesting stuff to have a look at. Well, I hope it's interesting shortly. But let's watch a video. Shall we watch a video? This is a video from Daniel, who is in Worthing. And he works in a charity shop at the weekends. And he sent this video in. I've been asking people to do little videos to put in. It's a very short one. And we'll have a look at it straight away. So here it is.
Hello everybody watching the Vobes show. This is Deep Bricks bringing you another video. And I'm at college today and I've just took this moment to come outside to do a quick video of this art here, which looks quite good. I thought you might be interested. This is just a quick video. Just have a look at this lovely art here that I found. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe.
So yeah, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. Daniel, thank you so much for that. It was a bit wibbly wobbly, but that's all right. The art was interesting. Which college is that at, Daniel? Do let us know. Let us know. Let us pray, ladies and gentlemen, that he will answer the question. Hold your mug up now, Julia. Oh yes. The colours are perfect match. How is that possible? She must have studied the videos like nobody's business.
Yeah, the colours are brilliant.
Aren't they?
I love them.
Francesco Bellringer says, I've missed 10 minutes now. Why? What have you been up to?
His Wi-Fi went off or something, I think.
Oh, did he get stuck in the little boys' room? It can happen, you know, when the urge comes. Dan Harris is playing dominoes. That's very nice. Northbrook College. Oh, Northbrook. Is that the bit? Which bit? Are you up the end near on the Littlehampton Road, or are you on the end that's near the bow hunt school? And what is the bow hunt thing all about? I never quite know whether they're having bows or whether they're hunting. Time to head for the wine bottle, says Kevin Hall. Oh dear, not another one. Off to have a little bit of the old tipsy in the evening. Nigel Sadler, hello, have I missed anything? I'm in a theatre watching Around the World in 80 Days, a bit like the Vobes show, really. Only we're around England in 80 years. Well, we're trying our best to get round there, but, you know, we're pedalling on a unicycle made of concrete. Daniel for Brick says, or D for Bricks says, what would you think of that video? What did you think of the video, Kevin? Ramiboo says that was purely by accident, getting the colours. That is amazing. They're so just straight off the cup. Off the cuff? No? Off the cup? Yes. Here, we were looking at some pictures earlier. Let's just have another look at the picture. I'll give you a second picture to go by now because that's been obviously a bit complicated. So here's the next picture. Can you work that out from that? It's a different angle on the same thing, but that might be a bit easier for you. Different angle on the same thing. See if you can work that out. It'd be lovely to know if you can. No prize in it, but it's all good fun. We try to give you lots of amusement. And I can have a slurp of coffee. Whilst, should we have a look in the box?
Yeah.
We're going to have a look in the box. Baby's quiet. Let's have a look in the box.
Hello.
My coffee is cold.
Oh.
What's the time? Oh, it's past. If it gets too cold, down there, I've got a little stove and a kettle. I can always brew up another coffee. It's supposed to be in the car, but I brought it in here. So, just remind us, who's this from?
This is from Cheryl.
Okay, what's the story? Is there a story or anything?
Yes, she said that this was inspired by the show 3 weeks ago when we were talking about the innocent smoothies and their little hats.
That was the week? Yes, so it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, got a baby. Time kind of.
Well, absolutely.
It's a bit funny.
Yeah, I think that was only 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? When we had the innocent drink and they had the woolly hats.
Yeah.
Like that, but not as
tiny.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, where they'd been donated by lots of random people from the public.
So has Cheryl sent us a whole load of woolly hats she's collected from the smoothie people?
Well, that's what I wondered, but I've actually seen it, and I think it's amazing.
So, oh, I see. So you've already looked inside.
I have.
Oh, blimey!
I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait.
Okay, that sounds all right. So shall we open it?
Yes. You open it.
Oh, okay, I'll open it. Oh, that explains why there's no tape. Because you've already peered in.
Yep.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We have a birthday card, first of all. Is that not supposed to be there?
Yeah, I meant to take that out.
Oh, that's gone out. There's a note here. Let's have a look at the note, first of all. It says, Richard and Julia, before everybody sees inside. I started making little hats as discussed on the show the other week, and I got a bit carried away with an idea. Enjoy your mascots, she says. Best wishes, Cheryl Craggs. P.S. I found a tiny quiz you might enjoy. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I've just glanced at... Is that...
How amazing is that?
Wait, is that supposed to be me? That's me, is it?
That is you.
Oh my... Made out of wool.
The little jacket comes off as well.
And this is Julia. Hang on, hold them up for the camera. There we are, look. That's the Bald
Oh,
Explorer.
hang on a minute. He's missing something.
Oh, wait.
One tickety-boo.
Hang on. One
If I can
tickety.
wrangle it with a baby. Here we go. Ready?
Is that a microphone in his
Yep.
hand? Oh my giddy aunt. Cheryl, you are amazing. This is you, obviously, with the
Yeah.
purple hair.
But there's better. It gets better.
Oh, hang on. It gets better. Hang on.
I need to shuffle my chair a second.
Because
Right.
there's more stuff in the box.
So, oh, hang on. I've got a...
You all right with
wrangling
a
a
baby?
baby.
Do you want me to hold
Just have
baby
to
whilst
take
you
that
do
off a second.
demonstration?
Yeah, would you mind?
Yeah. Pass the
Pass
parcel.
the baby.
No.
So, we've also got these little hats she's made, look.
Oh my gosh.
Matching ones.
I think Joseph's got his eye on them.
How cool are they?
Oh, look at that. That is amazing.
I love my little waistcoat. Look at that. My little gilet.
Nigel Sadler's having a guess of the thing. So is Robert Croser and Kevin Hall. What else have we got there? We've got Sally Trainspotter are talking. Wow, says Nigel Sadler. Richard saying, how cool is that, says Stephen Richards. Ramiboo, see, I'm not the only one handy with a crochet hook. Robert Croser says it's Uncle Fester and Morticia. Thank you so much.
Do you know, I'm pleased with that. I'm happy with that.
I don't know that I want to be Uncle Fester.
But look what else she's done.
Oh, well, these are Christmas hats.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
We're not done yet.
Look at that. Christmas. They are brilliant. We need to build a set. We need to build a little set and put them in.
With little
Or
headers.
take them out on our videos and put them in a scene and see if anybody ever spots them.
One more little hat. That was one of the ones that was the suggested design.
Oh, what is that then? Oh,
It's
that's
a
a tortoise
tortoise,
hat. Look
yeah.
at that. That is incredible. Look at that. Cheryl.
Let's put it on your head.
On my head.
I mean, mascot
oh,
you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at he's wearing a... He just needs a turtleneck sweater and a tortoise hat. Oh, that is amazing.
Cool.
Cheryl, thank you so much. That is brilliant. Yeah, we're going to
And
have
the
to...
hat that started it all off.
And that, oh, yes, that was the hat you got on the
Original
smoothie bottle.
yeah.
Isn't that amazing? That is incredible. Cheryl,
So talented.
you are incredible. So we're going to have to definitely put them in the videos and see if people can spot them. We can hide them around the set, see if people can spot them. And we,
Aw.
it's just off
It's
camera.
off-
look.
it's off camera.
What about here? You can just about... Oh, we can't quite.
She can maybe lie down there.
Is there anything in that cup? No.
Where do you want them? Yeah.
There we go.
And there is also amazing Where in the World quiz.
Oh, there's a quiz. Open it up then. We'll do some of the quiz. We may as well. What have we got here? Oh, how Gucci, says Salty. Excellent. Jeff Kellison. That's classic gold. A puppet show springs to mind. Yeah, that's true. We have to make a little puppet show. Dean Cooper says, clever knitting, well done. Really clever, well done. Anne Osborne. Robert Croser says, oh, wait for it. Someone's got too much time in their hands. Lucky them. Cheryl says, so pleased. Oh, love them. Absolutely love them. They're brilliant.
There's too much time on your hands.
Well, we've all got too much time on our hands. It's called life.
Yeah.
Joe Merchant says, blimey, Cheryl. Well done. Blimey, you wet a lot of goodness.
Where are you reading that? Oh, blimey, what a lot of goodies.
Goodies. Oh, right. It's me eyes, mate. It's me eyes.
Nigel Sadler says, can we have an animated knitted Vobes show like the scene in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy
Oh,
film?
yes. We'll have to do a little scene and play it in. How wonderful. That is amazing.
Linda Kane says, absolutely brilliant, Cheryl.
So we've got the quiz. So let's have a little question from the lovely Julia.
Okay. Clues. 1. The city's Metropolitan Cathedral took 250 years to build. 2. The Basilica...
What are we doing? Guessing what it is?
Yeah, I guess we're guessing the place that's on the back of this card.
Oh, it's a place. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Amazing where in the world.
Oh, amazing where in the world. This is a place, and here are the clues to one place.
Okay, let's
and you
start
know
again.
the place.
I've just looked, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Clue number 1. The
Yeah.
city's metropolitan cathedral took 250 years to build.
250 years, okay.
2. The Basilica de Guadalupe houses... sorry about that. Houses the country's most important religious painting and is a national shrine.
Is it Rome?
No.
No?
Still
I
have to
was
check.
thinking, well, Basilica, I thought that's like a Roman term, isn't it?
Yeah. 3. The Plaza of the Constitution is the hub of the city.
It's a Catholic place, isn't it? Is it Madrid?
No.
Has
I would not have guessed this.
Okay. Is it a place that we would heard of?
Should have, yes.
Okay. Let's see if
Definitely.
anybody guesses. You all right, mister? What the matter? What the matter you, huh? What the matter you, huh? What the matter?
Let's try this one.
Well, let's see if anyone gets Barcelona. Is that
Nope.
right? No?
Nope.
Barcelona, St. Paul's Cathedral. Is it London?
Nope.
Oh, I can see the answer.
Yes, you can see the answer, but they can't.
They can't see the answer. There's the... Why are you holding it up
I don't
like that?
know. Just in case they could read it.
Vatican City, Barcelona. It's a place. It's a place.
Yes.
It's a city
It's a city.
in a country. Like most cities happen to be. A city in a country.
Got a Venice guess? Nope. Nope. I don't think anyone will get this, to be honest.
Tell them where it is.
Yes, this one is Mexico City, Mexico.
Mexico City in Mexico. Ay, arriba, arriba, arriba.
Wouldn't have got that.
Wouldn't have got that one. All right, let's have another look at the picture. Hold on here, ladies and gentlemen. That's the picture. Has anybody got any good guesses for that? I think I've got one more picture which might reveal it. Let's go and have a look. There we go. That's the third of the 3 clues. This illustrates how you can take a single object and get 3 different views from it, by the way. So if you want to take part and give us a quiz, take an object, take 3 really good close-ups, but from different perspectives that might form a shape in your mind. That's what we've seen. That was the previous one. That and that. Perhaps you know. If you do, let us know. That's how that works. Sally Train Spotter and Bell Ringer are saying a hole puncher.
I was just thinking that.
D for Brick says it's only half a puncture. Cyril Cragg says, thinks someone else said it earlier, a hole punch. Dean Cooper, a hole punch. Is it a skateboard, says Stephen Richards. Technical difficulties now missed 20 minutes, says Francesca
what a shame.
Bellringer, who's in Italy with technical difficulties. The bell has fallen on his head. That is a technical difficulty. We haven't shown the baby's face for a few minutes, so people may not be watching. It's still a hole punch, says Linda Kane. Shall I reveal it? Because they're pretty much right, really. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And where is it? There. That was the last image that we had. And there it is, the whole thing from different angles. Yes, you're quite right. It is a hole punch. Something that you don't use so much these days.
No.
And actually, it's just over there on your left, lovely Julia.
Ah. Ta-da.
And there it is. That
Nice
is
vintage hole punch.
a vintage hole punch. So if you got that right, give yourself 10 points. If you got it wrong, deduct 5.
Should we try another quiz?
Another quiz question, okay, Julia?
Clue number 1. Europe's only desert can be found in this country.
Europe's only desert can be found in this country. Hang on, think where there's a desert. In Europe.
In the meantime, Cheryl says, I've used a hole punch today.
Did she?
Apparently so.
Oh. Well, whenever you need a hole, you'd have to give it a good punch, don't you? Europe's only desert. Not dessert, but desert.
Nope, desert.
Yeah, definitely desert. Okay.
Yep.
Let's have another bit of the...
Clue number 2.
It's in Europe. Cheryl Craig says Russia. It's not in Europe, is it?
No.
No, it's a state of its own, isn't it? I've sent you a picture by photo email, Richard. You have, but you just sent me one picture of the whole thing. No close-ups or anything, so I couldn't use it. I can tell you it was a lovely thing, though, whatever it was you sent me. Hang on a minute. Just going over here for a second.
Clue number 2.
Give us clue number 2, lovely
A
Julia.
civil war was waged from 1936 to 39.
Oh, 36 to 39. I know where it was.
Yep.
Spain.
Third clue. It is known to the Berbers as Al-Andalus, the Isle of the Vandals.
Is it the Isle of the Vandals?
Spain, Mongolia, Spain.
Spain. It can only be Spain because that's the what town in
there.
Spain is it?
Just Spain. It just says Spain.
Just the Spain. Yeah.
Just the Spain.
Espanol. Because
That was an Italian accent. That's an Italian accent.
Yes, that's true. But I'm too far from the microphone. I do not know.
This is true. Don't know what accent that was, but.
By the way, you may see me doing this. The baby actually likes this, just in case you suddenly go, what?
Yes. One more?
Yeah, one more.
Or did I just show that one? Maybe not. Clue number 1. The country has the oldest parliament in the world. Clue number 2. Its main power source is geothermal. Ooh.
So what's clue number 1?
The country has the oldest parliament in the world.
Oh, it must be Britain.
3. The landscape is entirely volcanic, with substantial ice sheets, lava fields, still active volcanoes, geysers and hot springs.
Not Britain.
Not Britain. Anyone?
Is it Lanzarote?
Not quite.
That's on a volcano.
Yeah, but it's not.
Somebody's happy now, look.
Yep, somebody's content.
Uh,
I'm seeing no
Oldest
no guesses
parliament.
so far.
volcano.
Yes!
Norway.
Iceland.
Oh, Iceland.
Yeah. Barbara Charles and Cheryl Craig's got that one. Another one. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's try that one. This capital city dates back to the 3rd century BC.
Hang on, do it slowly. Which one? Say it
Clue
again.
number 1.
Yes.
This capital city dates back to the 3rd century BC.
3rd century, capital city. Okay. Clue number 2.
Number 3. How do you pronounce that?
Where?
Piraeus
Oh, yeah. Piraeus
is the name of the city's busy port.
Gosh, you've got me. London, says D for bricks. Don't think it's London, is it?
Joe Merchant says, not Lanzarote.
Not Lanzarote.
Cairo? Nope. Right, we've got a bottle here,
Oh, we've got a bottle.
which I suspect he would quite like. Rome? Nope. Athens!
Athens.
Athens!
Athens.
I don't know why that was like that. Like Athens. Yeah, Athens, Greece. That's fun. Thanks for that, Cheryl. Do you want another one?
No. That's a baby.
You'd like me to take the baby back? Darn it.
Just for 5 minutes.
No, I should have left you at home.
No. It's good. You've only had him for...
I'm only teasing.
Oh, okay.
Get the tease
Get
in.
the teas in.
Get the tease
How are
in.
we doing on the time? It's 10:02, ladies and gentlemen. 10:02. We've got 10 minutes left of the show. I have to say, it's been absolutely fantastic. We haven't opened the jelly beans, which we will do shortly before the end of the show. And we played in our video and we've looked at our photo. We've had these amazing little figures. I haven't had really a chance to sort of look at it. It does look a bit like me, I have to say.
Sorry, that was quite a whirlwind showing of you.
That was a whirlwind showing, yeah, and I saw much of yours. Cheryl, they're brilliant. And thanks, Lisa, these are amazing.
absolutely fantastic.
Isn't that...
Been spoiled today, haven't we, Jojo?
Spoiled. It's a bit like Christmas. So don't forget, of course, on the next show, you need to send us as much as you can. Think of us as a charity. No, I am joking.
You
of
are a
course.
cheeky rascal.
I am a
aren't
cheeky
you?
rascal.
Whoa!
Oops, a daisy. Don't break the £300 microphone.
Yes.
No.
Preferably not.
So there we are. Baby is now being fed, which is great. Let's go to the clues. Not the clues. To the chatter. All working. Good show. So glad you bought him. Friends, yes, well, it's so nice that he was able to see what you've got. And this looks amazing, this blanket, crochet blanket. Dean Cooper says, a good aid for a cow and gate milk. I've just used it on my children. A good ad.
Yeah,
He means advert, yeah. What are you doing for the next weekend, Richard?
Well,
I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I haven't got my diary. It's been a busy old week this week, but I've had a couple of cancellations because of the weather, which is a shame. Did you get my words? Says Sally Trans. Which
salty train spotter.
salty? Yes, salty trains. What words were they? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. What about the words, Rich? The words. Just
because we were doing being told a word that we had to try and fit into the show.
Oh yes,
Buzzword.
Oh yes, of course. So sorry.
Yeah, me too. Completely forgot about those.
Yes, those words. Well, I did many of those on Monday's show. Was it Monday?
Yeah.
Or Friday? No, Friday. It was
Friday.
Friday. When I did it on Friday, I actually haven't put any words in today's show at all. So that's very remiss of me, and I do apologise. I get down on my bended knees. Look at me on my bended knees. There am I, praying to the Lord. And hopefully he'll ring a bell above my head, not a 10-ton weight on a very knackered old rope that's going to fall and hurt it, because that would be very nasty. I'll have a big lump sticking out the end of it, and we don't want that. But I should say, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I've had mixed feelings for the Friday show. Some people got a bit annoyed because I was doing a bit of comedy and was having a good time with it. I had one person ring up and tell me that I'd been going on and on and on and on forever and everybody had died. One person said he'd had enough and cleared off. And other people afterwards who watched it, who weren't participating... Can you be quiet for 1 minute? I am talking. I'm joking. And could you lot just be quiet, please? What was I saying? Words. Oh, yeah, words. Your words. No, my words. Yeah, so afterwards I had some people saying they thoroughly enjoyed it. So, you can't please all the people all of the time. I do try, but you just can't do it. Robert says, don't start that again, painful. There are Robert Croce, you see. Insult coming out from Cumbria. Barbara Charles, are you going to do a show this Friday? That's a good question. I can't do a show this Friday. I'm at an AGM giving a talk about landscape heritage and nature, the Bald Explorer, and my life as a walk-on. I do these talks to different people from time to time, and it's a professional engagement. So I'm off to do that, I'm afraid, Friday. So there won't be a show Friday, but there might be a show instead over the weekend. Can't guarantee. I'm sorry, it's all a bit sort of hit and miss at the moment, but life is a bit like that at the moment. The only thing that you can guarantee is that there'll be a video in the morning. And if it carries on raining, then you can't even guarantee that. Are you all right? You're struggling over there.
Yeah.
Is he not wanting milk?
Well, it's a little bit early for his milk.
Does he want a nappy
And
change?
the bottle keeps leaking.
Is it? Why is the bottle leaking?
I don't usually have problems. The usual issue I have with it is a user error, an ID10T error.
ID10T?
If you write it out, it kind of spells out idiot.
Oh,
ID10T.
ID10T, not to do that too much.
Well, that's normal.
Oh, it's leaking out that little hole in the spout.
That bit's normal. That's where it's supposed to leak out. But I think the teat wasn't pulled in properly. Sorry, I don't even have a muzzy.
Oh, I got a hanky.
Hair alert! Hair alert! Please help! Please
Oh,
help!
God.
Right.
Babies and hair. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5. Might have to end up going 5 minutes because he's all right now. He's tending to duff us up. Before we go, however, we do have to open up the mini jelly beans and shove our gob with a bit more sugar. I don't know whether you noticed, there was a thing on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you saw this. Maroon 5 have got little episodes now about going to different places and gate crashing parties.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you... What?
Isn't that one of their music videos?
It's called episode 1 and episode...
Oh, right.
So there was this band called Maroon 5 who've been going for a long time, and I have seen bits of them in the past. You may know this. They had a number called Sugar.
Love that one.
From how long ago?
Wow.
Quite some time ago. And Julia will sing you a verse of it if you're very lucky. Video where they crashed into something like 7 or 8 different...
into...
They crashed, didn't they? They crashed into different weddings. Not, they gate crashed. They gate crashed different weddings, turned up behind a screen. Nobody knew they were going to be there. And they sang one of their popular numbers. And everyone went, wow, look, it's Maroon 5. Maroon 5's a band, by the way, if people don't know. I didn't know that till Julia told me only a few weeks ago. Anyway, the point was she showed me the video, and it's a great video, and there they are in whatever American country it is, and they go round and they do this gate crashing and they play their music and everybody goes excited and what have you, and it's a great music video. Because I happen to have watched that on my YouTube channel, you know how these things, they suddenly chuck up a whole load of related videos. Suddenly, there is a premium channel now, I don't know how YouTube do it, like their originals or whatever it is, And it looks like Marine 5 have started to do some more of these, and I think not just them, other artists are doing it. And the one that I briefly saw is they turned up on a train, and people are sitting on this train, I think it was a train, and it was the lead singer and a guitarist, and they started to sing a different number. Wasn't as good as the original one, but everybody in the train and outside, or was it an American diner? It was something like that. I had the volume down at the time. And they all started singing. You could see they were singing because they were doing the jiggy dances and stuff. Anyway, it was quite interesting, and I only mention that because
Cake crashing? No?
I don't know what set me off on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Cooper says, great show. Oh, right, it's obviously over. Rod Stewart has done that as well. Gate crashed a wedding. Oh, has he? Francesco Bellringer says, come again. Maroon 5 is bells. He doesn't quite get the two. Bon Jovi gate crashed my wedding, says Fiona
Wish
Cooper.
Bon Jovi gate crashed my wedding, she says.
Oh, right. Well, who's Bon? Oh, that's a band,
Bon
isn't
Jovi,
it?
yeah.
And Richard is a big fan of Peters and Lee, says Robert Crosey. Yeah, Peters and Lee were good. One was blind, wasn't it? Peters and Lee. One had a stick and the other one didn't. I think one was blind. There were three of them, Peters and Lee. There was Peter, there was Anne, and Lee. Peter was blind, Anne was deaf, and Lee was dumb. Made a great band. Patrick Rose says, are you thinking of gate crashing weddings? No, avoid them like the plague, mate. Been there, done that, never again. Dean Fabric says, great show, see you in the... Oh, bye then. I always love it when the show's not ended and people are saying, oh yeah, great show, great show. It's almost like that's the cue to stop. It's like the producer going, yeah, okay, get off. Yeah, great show, Julia. Thank you, D, for Brick. Thank you. I would love to see AC/DC. I think if you stick your fingers in the plug, you might see more than 240 volts, put it like that. Anyway, I think we've come up to time, more or less, give or take. Just enough time for, do you get our messages really late? I think we see the messages on live chat, but we get them delayed. You get them delayed. We get them about an hour late.
Well,
D for Bricks is telling me now it's 9 o'clock. All right, Daniel. Well, pack it in just for a moment.
Don't viewers already see 40 seconds later than us? So you're already 40 seconds or more later than us when you type.
They're in advance than us. We're late. We get it. Yeah. By the time it comes, by the time we read it, it's like a minute has gone.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Dean Cooper says, okay, keep going. Sorry for jumping the gun. We're going. We've had enough. That's it. Thank you. Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, we haven't tried the...
We haven't tried the Vermentos.
The Vermentos.
So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We're now this is the wind-up bit. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. I can't play the outro because we'll get blocked. But thank you, Cheryl. That's absolutely fantastic.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you, Lisa.
Love it.
Thank you, Elaine. And thank you, all of you, lovely people. And thanks to Daniel for telling me what the time is every 10 seconds. We will see you next time. No show Friday. Might be one over the weekend. Failing that, probably Monday. Don't know. Busy schedule, life and all that.
Oh, good show, Richard and Julia. New viewer, by the way. Lydia Mason. Hello.
Hello, Lydia. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you. We've it's a bit chaotic when little Joseph's in because it sort of disrupts it, but it's very nice that Julia can bring the baby if she, hubby's working, other son's in bed asleep, but what choice have you got? And, I tell you, we never used to have babysitters. When Dawn and I were together, we just didn't have babysitters because you just can't trust people. When it's your own child, we had babysitters, I think, when the kids were over 7 or 8. But before that, when they were babies, we just didn't trust other people. I know it sounds really weird. We didn't go out, we didn't do anything, or if we did, we took our children with us. But I'll do a video about how to bring up children. You'll disagree with everything I say, but my children are sophisticated, urbane, clever.
What does urbane mean?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
going to go. Ladies and gentlemen,
They
thanks.
are very lovely, rounded people. So
They are very fat, round... What? Bloody
fathead.
Fathead. These are your hosts. Baby Joseph didn't get a credit. That's
Shock
tough.
horror.
Until
Tap,
next
tap.
time, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to play the clock out, because I have no other way of getting us out of the show. So until next time, take care, one and all. Sleep well in your beds and eat plenty of healthy food. And that is a message that has made me rude. Till beyond the grave, arrivederci. Bye for now. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.